composite function. So a composite function is when you put one function inside another function. So I have three functions here. F of x equals x squared plus 1, and g of x is 1 over x, and h of x is 6x. So three of them, one named f and one named g and one named h. If we want to find this little thing here that makes it look like fog, it's really like a little circle, and it's for of. And so this means f of g of x. So what this is telling us to do is put the g function inside the f function. So we always kind of go that way. So the g goes inside the f. So here's the f function, x squared plus 1. But I'm going to replace the x with the whole g function. So in that case, that'd be this. And now I have found f of g of x. If it can be simplified, then we do. This one really can't very much. Like I could write that, but that's not really very different. Okay, let's do it the other way. Let's do g of f of x because it is different. This time it's telling us to put f inside g. So g is this, 1 over something. We replace the x with the entire f function. So I'm going to go take that f function, x squared plus 1, and I'm going to put it right here. And there it is. If you can simplify, you should, but in this case, again, you really kind of can't. There's another way to write this. So I'm going to write g, let's do g of h of x, just to try them all. And so what this one means is put h inside the g. So I take the g, 1 over x, but instead of writing x, I'm going to write the entire h function, so it's 1 over 6x. The other way to write this is like this. I actually like this way better, but this is not the way the book usually does it, so I needed you to see both. You can see in your textbook, they actually show that you can do it either way. I like this way better because it shows the h inside the parentheses of the g, but they mean the same thing. G of h of x is how we read it, g of h of x. And it means there's an x inside the h function, 6x, and then this is inside the g function. So they're kind of nested there together. Let's do it the other way, h of g of x. So this time I take the h function and I put the g inside it. So the h function is 6x. So I'm going to write 6, but in place of the x, I'm going to put the entire g function like so. That simplifies a little, maybe. I don't know if those are even different, but so you can sort of simplify it. The only other thing you need to be able to do today is to plug a number into any of those. So what they might also do is get a little more detailed. Let's do h of f of 2. Okay, this is even more nested. The other way to write it is h of f of 2. Again, I like this way better because I think it's a little more clear. What you're doing is you put the 2 in the f function and you get an answer. And then you take that answer and you put it in the h function. So you're working your way out. So I'm going to put my 2 into the f function. So that gives me 2 squared, 4, plus 1. So when I did f of 2, when I plugged 2 into the f, I got 5. Now I take that 5 and put it into the h. 6 times 5 is 30, so this is 30. Put the 2 into the f function, get an answer, then put that into the h function. It's got one more layer, and this time we're putting a number in. All right, let's go the other way. F of h of, I don't know, let's do 1. So the other way to write that is like this. They mean the same thing, and they can write either one. The book won't do both. They'll pick one. So I put 1 into the h function, and then put that answer into f. Here we go. 1 into the h function is 6 times 1. That's 6. And then I put that into f. So 6 squared plus 1. And that's 37. So these are called composite function because that composition means one thing inside another thing. That's the basic meaning of that. So when they give you just the x, you just put the whole function in, and your answer is going to look like a function. It's not, you're not going to get a single answer as a solution. But when they have you plug a number in, then you will get some number as your solution. So you're going to do, I haven't actually decided yet, You're going to do number 9 through 12. That's only 4 problems, but there is an A, B, C, and D for each one. And you're in section 5.1, and that's page 397 where they are. So 9 through 12 just tells you, they give you 2 functions, 2x and 3x squared plus 1. In part A, they want you to find f of g of 4. So put 4 into the g, and you get 16 times 3 is, who knows, 48. Plus 1 is 49. All right, so I got 49 when I put the f into the g, and then I take that answer and put the 4 into the g, and then I take that 49 and I plug it into f. So right here, so 49 times 2, that's 98. So the total answer to part A is 98. And then you go to part B, put 2 into the f, get an answer, put that into the g. So you're going to do 9 through 12, A, B, C, and D, and that's it for today.